Welcome everybody to the Feeding Frenzy Friday. My name is Brian. This is where we break down the Friday featured asset from Notes Direct. If you're someone looking to buy notes and you want an expert opinion, this is the place to be. We have Scott Tyler, a veteran of almost 30 years in the note business, giving us his thoughts on these notes. If this is a value to you, we would love for you to just smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click that bell notification so that you get a notification every single time we post one of these videos ahead of the emails. Let's go. So what do you got for us today, Scott?
Hey, Brian, we have a single family residence in Fort Valley, Georgia. Okay. For those of you who don't know where Fort Valley, Georgia is, it is south of Atlanta, about an hour, maybe hour and a half or under there.
Okay.
Nice size house, right? We've got 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,500 plus square feet, sitting on an acre. So, hey, this is country living at its finest, right?
Yeah, I love that. And one of the things that we always look at first is our borrower and our collateral. Like you said, it's a really nice property on an acre. And when we look at this, it looks like it's been recently remodeled, right?
Yeah, it looks like this was exactly that because it's a newly purchased property. It's a new loan. I think it closed in November of 2020. First payment was in December of 2020. So they're just in the property. They made a decent down payment, so they've got skin in the game. So yeah, newly created loan, totally remodeled, new kitchen, new bath, flooring, paint. So I'm pretty sure that we've got some happy borrowers in there.
Yeah, and this is really important to understand because anytime you're buying a note, remember, you have to walk through that question of what if I end up with the property? I understand they're paying. I understand it's a performing mortgage, but if you're a smart investor, you're going to say, worst case scenario, end up with the property. Is this a property I'd be happy with? And this is a property that you can be extremely happy with. And so it gives us, again, a little bit more confidence about the collateral. So now let's kind of move on and talk a little bit about the borrower and what's their incentive to stay and make that payment and all that kind of stuff. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we were talking about a beginning ago. This is they've got a nice down payment in here, right? So they've got skin in the game there. Even like looked at the rents in the area. I mean, not a lot of rents available, but ones you're going to pay. You can buy a house for what you're renting property for. So why wouldn't you buy instead of rent? So he has a lot of incentives to stay around and pay on this loan for sure.
Yeah, and as always, there's equity in the property. This is the psychological equity or the psychological trigger for people to say, I have to walk away from this money. And so that's always good. I see a 77% investment to value. That's really great. And it's a long-term note. So what can we do with the long-term note, Scott?
Long-term note, you have many options. Obviously, if you wanted to sell off partial to a private investor, right, and collect the back end, get your money up front for what you bought the note for. Now you can make a long play deal. Heck, you can put this one in your retirement account for the next 28, 29 years and collect on it at 9%. So, I mean, heck, what if the guy paid off early, right? Do they always go 28, 29, 30 years? Not very often, right?
Yeah, early payoff's always good. And Scott, I got to tell you, I was looking at Notes Direct just a second ago, and I just noticed it has a contingent offer. So let me kind of address that really quick, because when you go to Notes Direct and you see a contingent offer, it means 2 things. It means, 1, you need the education to make a decision when you see a deal. So when these deals are up there and they're great deals, you need to be prepared to pull the trigger when the time is right. So make sure your education game is on the up and up, right? The second thing is this: you can put multiple offers on a property. So just because it says contingent offer, you don't have to say, oh, that was the one I wanted and walk away. You absolutely could put it a backup offer. You just never know. And so if it's something you're really interested in, go put in a backup offer. That way your head is in the game. You've got some skin in the game, so to speak. At least you're on the list. And you'll be ready to go. And who knows, it might come back to you. But more importantly is the first point, which is, hey, these videos, I hope you find value. I hope they're helping you make better decisions and gain some skills with due diligence, helping you become a master at the note buying business. But more importantly than just knowing things is taking action. So get involved. If you need more information, obviously reach out to us. We'd love to help you take that next step and help you buy more notes. Well, thank you so much, Scott, for taking some time to walk through that with us. If this asset is for you, make sure you do your due diligence and then go and click that purchase button. Go out and make it happen. Take action. If you want to see more notes, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Make sure you click that bell notification to get the latest updates so that as soon as we post these videos, you're getting the information ahead of the emails. If you're new to Notes or you want to learn more about Notes, you should register for our one-day deeper dive class through our sister company, Note School. It is a one-day deeper dive class to cover everything from creative financing, creating your own notes, learning how to wholesale and flip notes, things like performing notes and selling partials, what it looks like to make some big money with some bad debts through non-performing notes. It's a wonderful full-day class. You could register for that class below. For the rest of you, I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week on the Feeding Frenzy Friday.